Guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be learning a little bit more about astral sorcery and making ourselves some star metal. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, another day, another night, I guess I should say another night. We're going to go ahead and get started a little more with astral sorcery. We're going to dive on in. I went ahead and found one of these high concentrated areas of Starlight. So if we glide on over here, we should be able to find this guy. I marked it on the map. If I hold this item in my hand, if I hold the Skywave Resonator, you'll see it's kind of blue in this area. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for this like hazy bluish stuff. I couldn't really find some, but I went ahead and walked around here. There's another one on the other side over there, but I'm pretty sure this one is going to be just fine. But yeah, I kind of placed a marker what I thought was the center of this area, but as long as you're within this this blue hazy stuff, you should be good. This is where we're going to build our bigger altar, and possibly this is where we're going to move our stuff, but I don't know yet. That's all dependent on how things go, but for right now we're going to go ahead and get a few things ready to go. I know it's nighttime, how lovely, but we got to get moving on. We need to make a chisel so we can get some things going here quick. So I'm pretty sure this is how it's made. Yeah, okay. So the old-fashioned chisel looks pretty good with his retexture. If we place a chisel in here, we can make this stuff without, you know, doing all that fancy stuff, and we could change this into any of it as well. So that's pretty nice. All this marble we can use. I'm probably going to need some more marble, so I'll have to tear down some more buildings, which is really easy to do. It's not that big deal. But we're going to use some of this. Okay, so if we look at our journal here, you can see that there is a Starlight crafting altar. That's what we're going to need to get into. And there's also this spectral ray. This is like a Starlight amplifier. Really, it's kind of what it does. But we might get into that later. But right now, we can actually make Illumination Powder, I'm pretty sure. I can show you guys what that does. Might as well kind of show you everything in this mod, because it's pretty cool. I don't know about making the other one, though. This is going to create either a bright spot, or it's going to create a dark area. And this guy requires Illumination Powder to begin with, but it could create, it says right here, it says Night harbors many dangers, but it says while these monsters are not really interesting by themselves, they do carry special things that you're probably going to want to have. So we might have to kill some of these monsters to obtain some of the things that they have, but I don't know. It could be talking about Endermen and stuff like that. So if they does spawn Endermen, I guess we would have a chance of getting them. But it does say something about it could spawn. It says, I'm trying to find where I seen that up or seen that at. Okay, the powder can be thrown like the Illumination Powder to create this field wherever it lands. So I don't know. I thought it said it could create both light or darkness, but we're not worried about that right now. We're gonna worry about the Illumination Powder. I do have some glowstone, even though I have not been to the Nether yet. I have found glowstone in the chests, and then I also need one piece of this stuff, the aquamarine. And we're gonna go ahead and craft into this really quick. Oh, we got visitors. Let's go ahead and take care of all these visitors. Do some massive damage on those guys. Bam, bam. Okay, they're gone. Let's go ahead and craft this. Okay, we're gonna need that bucket of Starlight. I did have aquamarine in here. Looks like there is a bucket. We're gonna need that bucket later anyway, so let's go ahead and take a bucket. Awesome. I never actually showed you what this looks like, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that over here. It'll probably clear out a pretty large area, but when you place this down, I get night vision. How nice is that? So I have night vision. Also, this stuff is really bright. So if you ever want just some quick night vision, I guess you could place it down and bring it back up, but it's going to break all the plants around you. Just remember that. So we have that Starlight. It gives you, what, 10 seconds? Something like that of night vision. But, oh well. Let's go ahead and move on. We're going to create this stuff. It is really cool, by the way. These like particles and everything it makes in place of torches. Apparently you can just toss it on the ground. Does it light an area when you toss it on the ground? No. But if you place it like that, it does. And it's just like a little torch, but has a nice little particle effect. You can place it on walls and stuff like that as well. But this is how it's used. It's also used in some crafting recipes along with astral sorcery. So let's move on to making this altar. If we look, it's going to require this setup. This right here is that other kind of chiseled brick that requires coal. And all these different setups. And you can rotate this guy to figure out where everything needs to be placed. I've actually built one of these before. It's not too hard. But I am going to need some more marble, so I'm going to go harvest some more marble, and we're going to come back and build this guy. Alright, so I should have everything ready to go. So I have everything it says here. Take a look on this page. You can kind of hover over this star up here, and it'll tell you everything you need. So, and how, well, the quantities of each thing. And it should be pretty easy to set that up. So let's go ahead and build it. I'll go ahead and build the whole thing on camera for you guys, just so you guys can get an understanding of what it looks like. It's pretty simple. And it actually gets larger from there. Like, this is like the, I would say that on the building up there, when you first start, is like tier 1. I'd say this is tier, or that one over there is tier 2. This is going to be tier 3, and it keeps going up from there. But if you want to count that one as tier 1, our first Starlight altar, you can, but we're actually going to need that. So, right here is going to be the center. So we kind of want to clear this out the best we can. And then look at our book and kind of see what goes underneath here. So it's all black. It's all of that other, it's all of this this sooty marble. That's what we're going to need. And it looks like it's a 3x3 area with 2x2s off of each end. So that's going to be pretty easy to set up. So we'll just place this down. It'll be a 3x3 block with 2x2s on each end, just like so. Pretty simple there. Nothing too hard about that. And it's going to use all of our blocks. Next is going to be that brick. And the brick's going to surround everything but the corners. So let's take our brick here. That B is going to kind of get in the way, but it's going to surround everything but the corners, because the corners are going to be taken up here in a minute. Looks like the gravel is going to kind of get in our way as well, but we'll get rid of that here shortly. Okay, all that's done. Let's go ahead and get rid of this gravel. I think this kind of tears through the gravel really nicely. Bam. Oop, there we go. Bam. Okay, get rid of the gravel. The grass and stuff, we'll not worry about it. I'm not too worried about all of this stuff. Yeah, that should be plenty cleared away. We're going to have some more stuff going down. I don't need this. This was the leftover marble from just a single stack. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to these guys. There's going to be 8 of them. One on the bottom, then 2 pillars going up, and then one on top. So we'll just remember that. Pretty simple there. So chiseled brick here, and our pillars. So chiseled brick go on each side here, along with 2 pillars. And then one of these guys on top. 2, that on top, on 2, that on top. Really simple, actually. You know, just getting that set up. I actually like the way these pillars look. They're really nice. They would work very well in buildings that required arches and stuff like that. So, works really nice. All right, let's move on to the next step, and that is just basically surrounding the outside edge with the arches. Not too hard. Marble arches, ready to go. And they just are going to go on the outside like so. Leaving the corners blank, just like the other things. And we should be good to go. Okay. There we go. That's our last one. Okay, and right in the middle is where our altar is going to go. But we can go ahead and put down some of this Illumination Powder. I like to put it down in each one of these corners. Just makes things look nicer. And there we go. Awesome. We're set up. Eventually we can put some buckets of light and stuff in there. But for right now, I think we're pretty much set and ready to create this thing. I just have to wait till nighttime, and then we should be good to go. I have to go over here and break my altar, and I'll carry that with me over there. The light well I can leave here. It's not a big deal it being over here, but we're going to need some more light. So I might as well get one of those bad boys in there. One of these rock crystals. That way we can just generate a lot of light. And yeah, I'll go ahead and break this guy, and I'll be back. Alright guys, let's go make some magic happen. We do have a problem with some mobs. It's probably going to be something that's going to be an issue. Let me pick all these things up. Yeah, mobs are going to be a pain. Oh, that's a tiny skeleton. 2 tiny skeletons. I gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, these guys are vicious. That did 1 damage. Don't I have... I think I have projectile protection. But why would the health be higher on these guys? That is just ridiculous. They move so fast, too. That is awful. Okay, let's place this down now. And get back into what we need to get into. But we're going to need some marble pillars. I can see this whole thing's completely filled. Marble pillars on each corner. This like that. And then liquid on the middle. I think that's about it. What else are we missing? Oh, we're missing a rock crystal. Got to go all the way back for the rock crystal. I plan on like moving some things about Astral Sorcery closer to here. This is going to be a pain running back and forth unless we can figure out a faster way to teleport over there. I haven't really looked into any teleportation methods, but that would be a lot nicer. Alright, so I just need a rock crystal. And we should be good to go. Really should be. Yeah, after this, and then the altar is going to convert into the next tier, which is going to have a lot more spaces for items. And then we should unlock another section. Alright, so a rock crystal, and as you can see, that's what it's going to create. And we'll get some particle effects. Look at those. Particle effects are awesome looking. And yeah, this right here is basically creating the next tier altar. This is how you do it. It literally won't go unless you have this altar built around here. So yeah, it takes a little bit. I don't think it takes too long, but it does take a little bit of time. And bam, look at that. It says you learned more about attunement. So attunement opened up. Look at these animations. How they kind of rotate. And as you can see, we open this up, we now have a larger crafting zone. We have 4 more extra slots. It does look like our light level is not as high as it could possibly be. It's not that big of a deal right now, but later on it will be. I could try that other area too. I don't know. I may have to use other methods of getting light, but for right now, this is going to work. Let's take a look at our new section. Attunement. Whole bunch more stuff opens up in attunement. We get into star metal, which we're going to need iron ore. We're going to need a linking tool. A crystal lens I don't think it's necessary. At least last time I played it wasn't necessary. It may be necessary now. But we can use that floating rock for that. But let's take a look at this. So creating this lens. Looks like we need a few things. Some glass lenses, which are actually part of Astral Sorcery as well. And the linking tool is what's going to give us star metal, and star metal is going to get us other things like a vortex wand, and some other things. Attunement, we need a shifting star. Alright, we can do crystal augment. Oh. That's probably, oh man, these guys. No. You know, they are pretty powerful, actually. And I don't think I have any food on me. Yeah, there's 3 of them. What am I supposed to do? They can pretty much one-shot me. With 3 of them around. I have to, like, zigzag to be able to avoid their shots. Ow. Yeah, no way. No way. I can fight off 3 of those guys right now. I have to get back to home base. So yeah, mobs are becoming an issue. My armor, it's taking some damage. It's pretty strong. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on into like the next part, and I'll meet you guys when it's daytime. All right, so we can go ahead and craft a few of these other things real quick. I know that this guy is made Pretty easy. It's a linking wand. And I'm pretty sure it requires 2 logs, I think. I have to look in the book real quick. Yeah, 2 logs. Like this. We need a linking wand for our next step. So let's go ahead and activate that, get that made really quick. So there's this, and then our next piece we're going to need to make is going to be this crystal lens. And all this stuff can be done in the day. Not this, I mean, this might be able to be done in the day. It only requires an average amount of Starlight. But as you can see, it needs to recharge the Starlight in order for us to make this guy. We need to make this glass. And to make this glass, it requires this. Right? Oh no, it's glass paints. That's correct. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so now we can do it. Also had to grab 2 more aquamarine. So bam, just like that, we can make some of this glass. Oh, does it only do 1 at a time? If that's the case, then I can't really... Is it only 1? Oh, it's only 1. And I think we need 3. Yeah. So I can actually go ahead and make the rest of them. And it'll do multiple recipes at once. And while I'm doing that, I'll just run back to the house, grab 2 more aquamarine. I should really just keep all the aquamarine on me. I don't know why I'm not, but I could just store that while I have them on to keep going from the back and forth. Because the back and forth is just really tiring. Here, let's just grab all of it, because I don't know, I might need it. I don't want it to run back again, because I really need to get some kind of teleportation thing going on. But it probably requires ender pearls, and I don't have access to a lot of ender pearls yet. But I see an enderman over there. Okay, so this guy should be set up kind of like so. And I think it had, what was it? A rock crystal? I don't have a rock crystal on me. Alright, I'll be back once I get a rock crystal. Oh boy. Alright, rock crystal is ready to rock and roll. We need 1 gold. 2 logs, I think, that go down here, and then 2 ruined marble go here. That's backwards, isn't it? There it is. And then we can make this guy. I don't know if it's necessary, but we're going to make it anyways. I think it's going to be used later on. But we need it to basically make that star metal. If we look in our book, this stuff, star metal. And you can only get that from the iron ore. And the iron ore will be transmutated, as you see here, into star metal ore. And it can also transmutate other blocks as well. But for right now, oh, we got 4 lenses. Oh. So that's nice. I thought you only got 1. But we get 4 lenses. So I'm going to wait till it's daytime, or actually I can just go ahead and go to sleep. But I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep here, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so we have this building here, and we can really just break the whole top of it off. It's exactly what I want to do. I think I need to get up on top of here, though, to be able to really break this thing. Oh, man. Oh, no, you're not killing me. No, no. Thank you. Wow, that creeper come out of nowhere. But yeah, we need to just break this whole top off, because I think this thing down below needs access to light. So let's just break this. It looks like its water is a little bit up there, actually. Oh wow, I might not be able to get up there to place that down. That's fine. We will fix that. Bam. Water source gone. That's exactly what we needed to do. We need to get this thing out of here. And kind of clear off this whole surface area. Look at that fish. Oh, they're so funny flopping around. Kind of break all this stuff. Give it access to sun. Because that crystal needs access to the sun. So does each one of these ores that we're going to place down here in a minute. And we're going to use this linking tool. Making sure there's nothing below me. That's why I said before you can kind of break most of this stuff off, because you really ain't going to need it right away. Or you're not going to need the building anyways. Building is just kind of for looks. And also this top up here needs to be broken down. And we can come up here and hopefully clear out most of this. and get this all cleared up. Because this stuff does not need to be here. If you have problems with the transmutation not working, it's most likely because you did not clear off the top. So just keep that in mind. Actually, I need to be over here. I need to just really break all of this stuff down. And not really leave anything. It's going to be a big mess to clean up, though. Man, I tell you what. It is a pretty big mess here. When you start breaking these guys down. That aquamarine we can keep, though, because that's some precious materials there. I will take all of that stuff. Yep, perfect. Okay. So, ow. And there goes my heartbeat. So yeah, I'm just going to break all of this stuff down. No big deal. I love the rattlesnake sound when you're in the desert. And it's kind of odd, this temple being in a desert, because the last pack I played, which was 1.10, there was a lot of them that spawned in other biomes, like winter biomes. And that's like the main place that I seen them was in winter biomes. But here, it's in this desert biome. Pretty interesting. Alright. So, we got this pretty much done. That's probably good enough. Just clear out these corners. And then we should be pretty much ready to go. It doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be functional. It is pretty ugly right now. I have to admit that. Alright, so let's climb down here. Picking up all of this junk here. We're going to remove the water. Fill in these holes. We can remove this crafting table there. Alright, our inventory looks like it's full. Let's fill up these holes so we can get rid of this water. Alright. A lot of mess, a lot of mess. Let's honestly trash a lot of this stuff. Because I don't need it. I also need to get some potatoes because I'm tired of hearing that thumping sound. There we go. Okay, so yeah, let's trash a lot of this stuff. I don't need all of these hops. I don't need fish, dirt. I don't need all of this marble. We'll keep regular marble. I'm going to try to pick everything up. Okay. And also need to fill this area in because we're going to need this here in a minute. All the space we can get. Okay. So here's our lovely crystal. And basically you place the lenses down. Like this. Actually, that one can be moved. Place the lens. Okay, we got a lens 2 blocks away. Blocks away. Everything has access to the sky. I would say we can probably put this closer, but I don't think it really matters. Here's our iron ore. Put the iron ore up against it. Let's make sure this is gone. Okay, and I should be able to link this stuff. So I link this to this. Right? Oh, this ain't the linking tool. I need my linking tool. There we go. So I shift right click that. Take the torches away. And then right click that, and that's linked. As you see the ray of light linking to here. Then I can link this and link this. Oh, see, it's shooting here, so it doesn't need the lens. So let's clear it out. This to this. It already worked. So that's why I don't know if you need the lens. I think the lens might be for something else. But as you can see, it does go straight to the source block. So if I just place these around, I can just link these to the blocks themselves. And it should work. I mean, it does take some time, and the more connections you have, the longer it's going to take. This was actually really fast. So if we break this, we get the ore. And this ore, it says when smelted, gives you star metal. Pulverize it gives you double. So we can double our ore output from doing it this way. So yeah, as you can see, we already got star metal. This should work right here. There's nothing above it. So yeah, it's just going to take some time. The more connections you have hooked up to this guy, the longer it's going to take to get yourself star metal. But that's how you do it. These guys, I guess, I mean, I don't really know what their uses for yet, because I haven't really got farther than this in Astral Sorcery. I'm going to be pushing it, though, to get farther, and hopefully making that lamp. As you can see, one just changed here. We're going to be making that lamp, and we're going to make a few other things in Astral Sorcery. I'd like to learn this mod a lot more. It does seem really cool, and I mean, it just looks really nice. By the way, holding shift while you have this in your hand lets you break one block at a time. That's why it's not breaking everything. Otherwise, it's going to break a lot of these things. But yeah, these, I really don't know. But the connection stays with these spaces. So if you go back in here and you put iron down here, it's still going to be connected to that block. And same with that one. Same with this space and this space. It's just going to be connected there. And if I put a block of iron here, it's also going to be connected because that was a connection as well. So yeah, kind of weird, but that's how it works. I don't know. But yeah, we're making star metal. So yeah, this takes a long time, so I guess I'll be waiting. So yeah, well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please over to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.